Hey everyone, welcome back to the No Wildlife Challenge. We're here in the cave. What were we? Far Range Branch Line, I believe. Starting episode 15. We'll step out here to get our bearings, but in the last episode, we worked our way through the remaining portion of Broken Railroad, came in here, the Far Range Branch Line, and we've been working our way through. Got a lot of coal, good bit of food as well. So I think we're going to keep it moving. I think so. Left a lot of things here in the last episode. At the tail end, we dropped basically our entire inventory. So 72 pounds, and we're good to go, I think. So let's maybe get to Transfer Pass before nightfall. That should be doable from here. And I think what I want to do this episode is just work our way deeper into the far territory. That shouldn't be a problem. Especially if the weather keeps up like this. That is what I like. Take this any time of year. In-game, that is. If it was foggy all year round, in person, I think I'd lose it, quite honestly. I think I'd lose it. That's what places like northern Vermont are for. Just socked in clouds all year long. Ugh, I couldn't do it. Seattle's like that too. It's alright. There's its own charm, clouds. Got the bridge here. What's the name of this bridge again? Let's see if I can remember for the next 5 seconds before I enter it. Something's crossing? I think. Stone crossing or something? Steely Chasm, not even close. A classic. Alright, what's the temperature? 22. Good. We found ourselves another festive sweater. I don't know if that was last episode or the episode prior, but it's been keeping us nice and warm. That windproof bonus that we get from the sweater as well is very, very nice. I think it's better than the thin wool. Especially once we fully repair it. There is a cave up here. I don't actually think anything's in it. It's just a resting point if you're mid-travel and the weather kicks up. It's a remnant cave. Okay. There's a piece of wood and a few sticks. That is all she wrote. We'll go down and peek around the train car. I love the fog in this challenge just because it keeps the weather nice, usually a little warm. Nice and warm, no wind. That's crucial when the fog comes around. The no wind part is just, it's a deal maker. And with no wildlife too with this challenge, I mean, we can just walk around like we own the place. There's one piece of coal. That coal kind of blended in with the train car. I'm trying to look closely to see if there's any more. There's not. We'll get going. Alright. Gets a little darker over here. Look at that, huh? I wonder why that is. Oh, maybe because I can't. Yeah, I can't. It's so foggy I couldn't see the top of the roof there. That's funny. I think I'm good on sticks for now. I think we'll be nice and warm in the vacant depot. We should be nice and warm. And we actually should have enough energy to loot it all out, too. I don't know. We'll have to see how warm we are. That may be an activity for a little later on in the night. Once we start getting nice and warm. Got the rock fall sign over here. I'll pick up these sticks. What the heck? We can bring them all to the vacant depot. It's got a nice fireplace. That's cool. Don't mind if I do. Whoop, wrong button. There we go. Nice and warm. We can afford doing this. Freight Hopper's Rockfall. Sometimes you can get a marine flare in here somewhere. Not today. Cool. cool ice right here. Alright, I think it gets dark. Yeah, it does get dark in here. We can see, though, so I'm going to keep going. Oh, yeah, no, now it's getting dark. I'm just going to follow... Maybe you can faintly see the rail tracks. I'm not going to use any lamp fuel. I'm just going to follow the rail tracks. Because there should be a nice opening of light back this way. And I don't think I'm missing anything either, because no items spawn in here. So we'll just keep our head down. Do I have a flare, maybe? Okay, I don't. That's fine. But I hope we're all having a good beginning of the week. Monday today. By the time you see this, it'll be Tuesday. Always tough the beginning of weeks, but I watched my New England Patriots beat the Buffalo Bills on primetime yesterday. This is football, by the way. So my mood is already nice and nice and elevated to start the week. I don't know if we have any American. I gotta specify American because I know football around the world, it's called soccer here, but football around the world is technically soccer. So when I say football, everyone thinks of soccer, but no. No, I like the American football. It's always been my favorite. Oh, that's a train car. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, and if there's any Bills fans out there, I truly apologize for last night. Yeah, that was it was good for me, but that was rough for a lot of fans there. Love seeing good old Patriots do good. Been really lucky last forever with the Patriots. My goodness, with the Tom Brady era and everything. And then had a few years, maybe 2 or 3 years where we were not the best, trying to rebuild the team, and then now we look okay. We'll see what happens though. Pick all of them up. Where I go to school in Oklahoma, it's like everyone around here. I'll wear my Patriots jersey and everyone's like, look at this kid. Look at this guy. Dedicated fan. What can I say? What can I say? You know what I'm a bigger fan of? The Long Dark. If the Long Dark had their own football team, I don't think anybody would play. What do we get? We get, who would be quarterback? Maybe we can get Mathis as quarterback, right? From story mode. And then we can get, oh, what was that guy's name? Methuselah. Yeah, he could be the running back. Grey Mother could be the coach. Old and wise. I don't know. I think we could have something happen here. Alright, so we're in Transfer Pass now. Nice quiet region. I'll grab some resources along the way, but I do want to beeline it for the depot. We'll get warm, put our bedroll down. I really like Transfer Pass just because you get that sense of you're away from home. So, you know, shacking up in the depot with a bedroll feels very, very nice and cozy. So we'll get set up. I'll probably drop a lot of the sticks I find too. Only one acorn per tree around here. Hoping I didn't leave anything behind, though. If I did leave something behind, it's probably for the better. Just because I do want to comb the far territory with a very, very light inventory. Bring stuff back here. Alright. Gonna call it for that side of the railroad. Try this side. Yep, there is some cattails too, which is why I wanted to come over here. Once again, as a reminder, we are fire level 3, so we don't need any sort of tinder to start a fire, which is such a huge convenience. To be honest, I almost kind of feel like to keep tinder and cattail heads relevant in the game, I'd almost wait to have the ability to light fires with no tinder. I'd almost hold that off to fire level 4. You know, just to keep tinder in the game somewhat relevant. But, you know, 3 is like almost a directly halfway mark between first starting out in Master level 5, so it does make sense halfway through. It's just fire starting 4 is so, like, it takes a lot of time to get through that to Master level 5. So you'll have a lot of experience not lighting, or I should say lighting fires with no tinder, even if it does give you that advantage at level 4. Sprain risk. I do see a cattail all alone out here in the cold. It's okay. Come on, buddy. Go right in the inventory. It would be cool to see maybe some cattails regrow. Can't grab that. Can I fit through here? Oh, so skinny. Look at that. Ooh, some coal too. Nice. I'll pick that up. Gonna leave most of this firewood back at the depot right over there. Let's get up here. Yeah, it would be kind of cool to see cattails regrow, but the only thing with that is it probably would take a long, long time if we're going for realism. You know? Be looking at like over a year of growth to get the cattail back where it was, and at that point, I mean, who's playing a save for over 300 days? Not many people. There are a good amount of people, but not many. What just happened? See that light change? It gets all like dark and moody in here. Oh, well, the lighting's fixed in here. Last time I was in here, it was just completely black. Very cool. All right, we are warm in here, and I don't think the temperature in here is actually affected by the outdoors, so good to be warm, for sure. I'll probably do what I did last time and keep a decent amount of suitcases kind of hanging around here. So let's maybe do... Can move this bench right here. I'm not going to do a whole organizing session, but I do want to at least get some of these things nice and organized here. It's our version of storage containers here in the depot. You know what? Good enough. All right. Let's continue. From there, there wasn't anything under. No, doesn't look like it. What is that picture? That's a cool one. I've never seen that one before. Got some toilet water. Not much. Wow. Less than 1/10 of a gallon. Goodness. That's okay. Can take that? Oh, guess I can't. All good. The radio's obviously gone. We're not playing with a trader. Wow, nothing really in here. Not even like matches in here. That's kind of crazy. That's actually real crazy. Alright. I don't actually think we found anything in the depot. That's wild. Got some nice, I can only destroy that. Some nice paintings here, though. That is for sure. Is that the, oh, that's in... Oh, wait, that's just right down the street. Okay. So, first things first. Just drink up a little bit. We are getting nice and warm. Not going to go venture out right now, but I would like to maybe here in a few minutes. Because we're not moving right now, it's kind of hard to tell what I want to put away, but I kind of think the firewood is going to go. All 5 of these. I almost want to keep all 4 of these and then dump all that. I think that works for me. Alright. Slowly kind of realizing we're not going to be able to explore the rest of this place. That's okay. That's fine. That's literally just right there, too. I might just walk up there later on, but here's what I'm going to do. We're going to sit here, and I'm going to read. I'm going to read. I like reading. Just kidding. In real life, I kind of don't. Okay, got 10 hours there. What's going to be more important? I kind of think the carcass harvesting book is going to be more important. We are actually pretty close to cooking level 5 as well. Okay, that should get us up to 4. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do that book. We should be able to get it. Nice. Oh, we got an aurora, too. How pretty. Yep, 44 degrees. I think I'm going to do the entire sleep. Looks like I can't even do an entire sleep. I see. Put 5 hours away. And then I'll wake up and we'll start a fire. The perks of having a lot of firewood, which is nice. Okay, still 44 in here, even with the wind blowing and everything. I'll take my sticks back. I'll just take all this back as well. Okay, this is just a technically a 1-burner stove. Oh no, there's 2. Never mind. I like being wrong. Alrighty. I got a few books we can use as well. Looking good. Let's get this up and going. Sounds like a blizzard, but it's literally just a clear, windy night. Man, those clear, windy nights during the winter just hit so different. It's crazy. Like you're inside, you know, where it's nice and warm, and outside you just know it's bitter. The worst. But if you're inside, though, it's kind of the best. Alright, let's eat something before I inevitably lose my food bonus. I've almost done that a few times. There we go. Alright. Could actually make more food with the cooking oil and the mill flour. We've only used half of it. I'll have to maybe see what we can do. That would be kind of nice. Eat some more cattails. I think we'll find some more along the way. Forsaken Airfield should have a lot. Sundered Pass, I don't think we'll have any. Maybe like 1 or 2 Sundered Pass we'll have. Zone of Contamination, maybe. It has a few. But Forsaken Airfield's going to be our best bet for more cattails. So it almost makes sense to maybe hit Zone of Contamination first, right? And then end with Forsaken Airfield. Could certainly do that if we wanted to. We're going to have to take the really big cave, though, to get into Sundered Pass, I believe. Or we could just come back this way, which I think I'll probably just come back this way. Dump everything off. Would make the most sense. Okay. We just drank all of that. Wow. Alright. I'm going to put another cedar on. 15 to boil. We do kind of need to sleep. Not going to lie. We kind of do. Looks like Bannock is the only thing. I could make this. Actually, I could make this. The peach pie. Should we go ahead and do that? I kind of like it. Or fatigue. It just helps with fatigue, though. That's the thing, and I'm not going to need help with that. What the heck? Let's do it. It works. 58 minutes for that? I should have paid attention. Okay, but you know what, though? That's fine. That's totally fine, actually. That works. Only thing that might burn is the water, to be honest. Another cedar firewood, yep. Till burned, nice. Elegant. They're so elegant. Oh, is that the only one we can make? Could make another rosehip pie, too. Look at that. Yeah. Why not? We're gonna probably need actually some assistance with fatigue today. I won't lie. That is definitely probably gonna be an issue. Alright. For the interest in, like, not being deathly tired today, I'm gonna let that water burn off and sleep an hour. Even though I know I need the energy. And the water, to be honest. Anything else I can make? No. Oh, wait. No, I can make another rosehip. Ooh, hey. Yeah, I like that. Alright, I tell you what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. Listen up closely. I'm going to do 1 more peaches. And I'm going to do another batch of little water. Yep, and then it's sleep an hour. The perfect balance. Also, I don't know if... I'm not sure if the pies give you a warmth bonus. Is this a blizzard? No, it's just very clear out. It does give you a bonus. Okay, so that was probably maybe worth waiting until we were going to leave to do these. But we have them, though. You know? They're all still hot. You know, if I could, in real life, I would shove these into the flask, all of them. Keep them nice and warm. Just in the off chance that I can. Okay. It seems stupid, but I would legitimately do that, you know? Absolutely. There's no reason not to. Alright. You know, in a life or death situation, you want all your food to be warm, even if you store it where you drink. Alright. Wow, just barely escaped, by the way, with no water. There we go. Alright. Slowly but surely, sun's coming up. That's fine. I actually think I might want to do another hour. How about that? I kind of like that. Could have done a full boil on that. On that skillet. I don't know why I didn't. That's fine, though. We'll pick that up. Pick that up. Not overweight. A good start. Let's pick up the bedroll, too. And I'll pick up a torch as well. And I think it's going to be moving on to somewhere better, I'm thinking. So let's put all the sticks away. I'm going to keep most of the firewood. I think I'm actually going to leave maybe 10 pieces of coal. That's a little bold, little brave, but I think I'm going to do it. That wind is already kicking up to greet me as I walk out the door. How nice. Everything else looks good except for my teas, which I failed to realize need to be warmed. So I'll do this real quick, because I do plan... I guess in my defense, I didn't really plan on going to another region right now, but it kind of seems like it's the best thing to do. We're going to be out and about anyway. So, all good. All good. I'm actually going to really start cracking down on my firewood. Yeah, let's do that. Because we're going to find a good bit of stuff where we're going. Okay, I am going to actually leave both of those. I could leave the potatoes too. Maybe I won't, though. Are these cold? These are still hot. At least this one is. That's kind of crazy, actually. They won't be hot, though, for long. I can tell you that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All away. Alright. Let's go get this torch blown out instantly. Thanks, wind. Appreciate it. How cold are we looking? -38 wind chill. That is the far territory for you. But those 2 festive sweaters are actually taking that down quite a bit. I didn't realize how good those festive sweaters were. It's like 4.5 degree windproof. Nothing there. Any coal, any flares? Nothing. Oh, this place got a little color upgrade. Okay, I got 200% pry bars. I don't know how that helps me. Let's drop one. There was a very, very rare chance you could get a bearskin bedroll in here. Naturalist, I mean, multiple sightings this morning. Oh yeah, this is like something with the Timberwolves, I think. Yeah, I found a bearskin bedroll up here one time in my stalker run. It was just once. That was enough to make me lose it, and ever since I've been looking for it. Okay, I'm not gonna fall down there. Alright. How's those peaches? Yep, they went cold, as I would have thought. That's fine. That's fine. No worries. Oh, can't go that way. Gotta go back. Okay. Let me drink one of my teas. And I think The plan is going to be starting out with the zone of contamination. I think that's going to be the plan. Whether that's the right decision or not, we'll find out shortly. But I think I'm going to roll with that decision. So, let's go. Don't have to worry about the poison wolves, obviously, or anything. So that's going to be a nice change. Nice break. Let's get up here. Not sure what the deer carcass situation is in this region. Have to be honest. I think maybe like 1 or 2. Which is still pretty good for how small this zone is. Okay, I see 2 cattails. I am going to take the time to grab them. I know the concentrator is absolutely massive. And it will likely have a lot of food for us. But I'm going to take all the food where I can get it. And I was glad I could drop that mill flour and that cooking oil too, because that is just extra weight. Okay, what is this right here? The mine? Mine site. Okay, you stay right there, sign. Don't move. Say cheese. Excellent, thank you. What is that? Piece of the road. How are we in the wind shade? 2 down, 8 degrees. Okay. Hey, you know what? Not horrible. Not horrible. Hey, before this, though, let's, elegant peach pie. Let's do it. Alright, there's one. That's going to help us. Does it help with fatigue, it says? Oh, maybe it gave us a little bit back, actually. Oh, look at that. Hold on. That very well might have given us a little bit back. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Keep note of our fatigue level. Yeah, that absolutely gave us some energy back. Wow, look at that. My goodness, that's crucial. I never realized how crucial those pies are. Imagine that, like you're about to rope climb or something, and you need energy badly, and you just have those pies on you. Wow. All right. Well, hey, you know what? I'm glad I learned something with those. That is always great. Probably gonna take some of these acorns to go with me. Now, is it like coffee? Like when the headache kind of like wears off, then my energy's gonna go back down, or is that permanent energy I get to keep? Seems like it might be permanent energy. Is this a headwind? It's like a diagonal wind, kind of. Alright, not a problem. I do need to get into the shade, though, and drink another tea. We do have Idle Camp, which is going to be over here. I think I'm going to pay that a visit. I'll drink one more tea, and then we'll just kind of let ourselves go. If we get cold a little bit, that's okay. Okay. Some wind shade. Great. Let's get those out. I'm going to check my status effects here in a minute, because I want to find out what that peach pie did to me. Yeah, it looks like that's energy I'm going to get to keep. That's an hour-long headache, too. A little annoying, but I think it's definitely worth it. Alright. Not seeing any poisoned wolves. That's good. That means the wolf spawn off toggle applied to these two. It's great news. How cold is it right now? Still negative 38. Brutal area. Just horrible. One of these train cars might be open. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be cool if they were. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get right cold. That's okay. That's okay. I don't want to keep burning teas. It's very, very hard to stay warm when it's negative 38 outside. Unless this wind does calm down, then there might be room to talk, but nah, I'm just gonna keep going. What happened to this? Trapped in the landslide. Okay, we do have a little bit of toxic gas here. That's okay. We just walk right through it. Should be good. You would think with this wind, right? All this toxic gas would just be blowing that way. That'd be cool to see. That'd be real cool to see. Some realism with the wind blowing scents around. We already do have that with the meat that you have on you sometimes. Okay, I thought that sign was a timber wolf. I don't know why. Timberwolves can't even spawn in this region. I don't think they can spawn in this region anyway. But I know you got regular wolves and you have the poison wolves. Those are the two that you can have. Obviously, if we were playing a wildlife run, you would see it. Alright. Where are you, idle camp? This is always like the longest walk. I never realize how long the walk is. Is it the idle camp right there? Yep, with the flag. I see it. Get behind the rocks. No cattails. It's not a very cattail heavy region anyway, so I don't really expect to find much in the way of that. Some more toxic gas up here. I gotta deviate a little bit. Some cattails. So idle camp actually, now that I'm thinking about it, now that it's in front of me, I do remember idle camp having a decent amount of food actually, because they've got like a kitchen or two in one of the houses. So that's a nice thing for us. That'll help us kind of take our time combing this region. If we need more energy, we can just eat a peach pie. I didn't even... Man, it's insane to me how much energy it gives you back. Like, that's crazy to me. Okay, we kind of need to figure it out right now. My bad. Chemical poisoning risk, that's fine. Let's just get this way. Man, that got up quick. 24%. Forget the way I usually go here. I think I do actually back up this way. Chemical poisoning risk, yep. Don't want to get chemical poisoning. I don't know what it does to you. That is one thing I kind of failed to find out, but I'm not trying to find out, you know? Come on. Invisible cattail. Alright. We're good. It probably, if I had to guess, probably makes you extremely tired. Okay, can't go up this way. Probably have to take the high ground. Hopefully it's going to let me without too much trouble. Look at this. Look at this. Sign me right now. To the Long Dark Esports team. That's good. Hopefully we can get around. I think. Yes, sir. Absolutely we can. Good. Okay, but up here is not where I want to be. It is over this way, so let's get moving. Probably have a good amount of reishi. I wouldn't mind picking up a few of them. Oh, nice. Here we go. Duck down to maybe hopefully get into some wind cover, but it doesn't matter when we're this cold. Oh, brutal, brutal wind. Negative 41. Oh. You know, I kind of called this too a few episodes ago. I said when we go into the far territory, the biggest threat's going to be the cold. And, you know, the cold's always your biggest threat in this game. And even if you have no wildlife, it's still the cold. But my goodness, I tell you what, it is freezing in this area. Like, quite literally, the coldest areas of the game. Negative 41. Wow. Alright, well this is where that birch bark tea action is going to come into play. Definitely. For times like this. Oh, nice. Always love being in here. Nice and quiet. Good. Excellent. Don't think I've ever customized this place before. Some carrots. I'm really looking for potatoes because, yeah, those can be used for some heat. Some warmth bonuses. A bandage. How many of those do I have? 3? Okay. Nothing in the bucket. Alright, yeah, out here can sometimes... In there's where the food is usually. Let's start with the outside over here. A nice plate there, huh? Look at that. Got a lot of just unique paintings, too. Very, very cool. Another potato. Can't quite grab it, though. We'll grab it once we're in the kitchen. Okay, not too much in here. Definitely not too much. I know sometimes there's some row sips out there, but yeah, I didn't see anything in here, so let's move to the kitchen. Hopefully you got a little bit better luck. Got that. This is 79%. I think mine's 88. Yep. We're gonna keep mine. Get lucky with something cooked, maybe. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah. I mean, it's only 400 calories, but still. That's a great find. And it is cooked. So let's eat it. No scurvy for us, that is for sure. Accelerant, cool. Another potato. That potato looked funky. That looked a little weird. I didn't even know you could search these. Didn't matter anyway. So these here. Potato, got another can opener. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, get some drawers. There we are. Alright. Everything looks decent. Everything looks under control here. Alright. I'm gonna move on to the next building. Actually, let's maybe get some of the row sips out here. I do know there is a few. We're probably gonna get cold again, but it is just relentless. The wind here, man. Wow. Don't get me wrong. I understand I signed up for high wind variability, but my goodness, man. Lamp fuel, cool. Okay. Do you just want to take a look in here and see? Okay, nothing, cool. Those row sips I'm remembering. Oh, yes, right here. I knew I wasn't crazy. Alright, getting cold again, that's okay. So I got the birch bark. And we're still, like, pretty high up in condition, too. I don't know why I'm quite worrying. Oh, what happened to you, sir? Guess we'll never know. Is that a backpack in there? Sorry, hold on, because I know if I don't search it, I know I'll never get back to it. That is a backpack. Oh, the wind's calming down right as I am about to go inside. Just a classic. Okay, maybe it's not. I don't care. I'm in here. Alright. Some fast film, great. Mining newsletter, I'll take it all. Let's see what's in here. Check the lockers too. Come on. Getting stuck on something. Alright. Yeah, not too much luck being had on the lockers. Oh, I see a candy bar. Look at that. Almost missed that. Stale, but edible. Cooking 5 is going to be very, very crucial to our survival, but it seems like with how many books we're finding, we should get that no problem. Like, quite honestly, it shouldn't be too much of an effort to get cooking 5. There's some more cans right there. Love that. Another can opener as well. It's a unique shelf right there. Can't take it though. What a shame. That'd be real cool to take. Another cattail out the window. You see that? I'll let him be for now. Did I get this one? I did. Alright. Once again, not too much going on around here. Ooh, some cloth. You know what? Oh, those peaches were completely gone. So I'm hoping I find maybe more mill flour for that can of peaches. I can make some more peach pie. Not that. I'm good on that. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, though. Just get some more of this. I do want to repair a lot of my stuff. We repaired the bedroll in the last episode. I think it was the last episode. I just want to maybe do a brief check, see what needs what. That could use a repair. But I need a sewing kit. Hey, you know what? I was just thinking about it. I wasn't actually going to do it. Yeah, I need a sewing kit, definitely. That's okay. I'd rather... I'm not going to say that because I'd rather have one right now, but we're traveling light, basically, is what I'm trying to get at, so... Good stuff. Let's just take this locker. I'll put it right here. Just have it... I don't know. Just put it down. And we can do... Just shove all this in there. Don't need it. Do not need it. Got a little bit of lamp oil. I might just keep all of it on me. Definitely going to need it if we choose to explore the mine. Which I do plan on maybe dabbling a little bit into the mine. Nothing wild, you know. Nothing crazy. 4 books. Let me put all those back. Okay. And we do have a gallon and a half of water, so that is the main reason why we're all heavy and such. Alright. Carrots. I'm gonna probably just get the carrots out of the inventory. Let's do it. It's a little bit better than a cattail. Carrots are usually, if you're gonna make any stew, it's gonna be with wildlife meat, and obviously we don't have access to that, so a little unfortunate. I'm gonna try to keep these pies, though. Got a lot of them, too. Very, very good. I'm gonna try to keep them. Okay, well, in the meantime, hey, I tell you what. Let's maybe knock out like 3 hours of our book. I'm not gonna go outside, that is for sure. Let's maybe get 3 hours of this done. Oh wait, what did I read? Was it this? It was this. Let's get 3 hours done. Should be able to comfortably. Okay. Weather's calm. Ooh, weather is calm. Look at that. Okay. I almost want to leave. Tell you the truth. I almost want to get out of here. But I don't think I will. I think I'll stay the night. Actually, okay, I'm not going to stay the night, but I do at least want to go up to the boss's settlement up there. Okay, all that's cold. I should be making a fire if I want to do this, but I think that's alright. It's just very, very cold. So maybe I'll start a fire while I'm up there. We'll warm up a little bit. Chuck a piece of coal on, because there is that mine that's over back here, which I am going to try to go through. Ooh, got some birch bark trees over here too, actually. Interesting. Certainly might try to get something going with that. I don't think the boss's settlement really does have anything for me, if I'm being quite honest. But maybe just a brief look up here for some mushrooms will do. I see one already. Let's get it. Yeah, I'll scratch the boss's settlement. We'll scratch that, and we'll just head into the mine, I think, maybe the beginning of tomorrow. We'll see what we can do with that. Or I could do it right now. You know, there's nothing stopping me from going. There was that other mushroom right here. I didn't leave anything, like, crucial behind, and I'm still kind of light. So why don't I go in the direction of the mine, then? And if we have to sleep inside, then we've got to sleep in it. It's not a big deal. It should also count, I think, as outdoor. I don't know if that does. Not sure. We'll find out. I am trying to keep that cabin fever as low as possible, just so when we go into the mine, it doesn't kill us, because it's going to try. We're going to be in the mine for a few days on end. Or at least a day. Thought I saw some mushrooms up here. Okay, any mushrooms up here live another day. Let's get going. Oh! No! Look at that! My 2080 vision right here. Look at this. You'll see what I'm talking about one second. See the mushrooms up here? I don't know how I spotted them. Got a trained eye for mushrooms. Just like I got a trained eye for money on the ground. if there's like a penny across the street, I swear I'll pick up on it. Hey, good skill to have, though. Back there could be some cattails. I think? Question mark? Take a quick look. Likely gonna boot up a fire, though. At some point. I honestly should probably just go back to idle camp and wait out the day. Or I should say wait out the night. That would be the most appropriate, wouldn't it? Yeah, probably would be the most beneficial for me, but when am I ever really known for doing things the smart way? I don't know. We're not going to die if we continue forward. We might get in a pinch just because of nighttime and everything and our energy, but... Or I should say our temperature. Our energy's completely fine. Alright, let's press forward. Make things interesting. I'm hoping that mine is warm, though. That's what I'm hoping for. It is a nice indoor area. So we'll see. Okay, it looks like it's going to be down there, actually. Really wish this trailer was intact. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be great, but I will take this reclaimed wood. Thank you. Harrowed residence. Yeah. Checks out. Had to make sure, even though I know for sure. It's a little way down right here. A nice staircase. Never mind. Was a nice staircase. There we go. I'm gonna go up here. Alright, the wind kicked up. I'm glad it kind of waited for me to not have full condition or full temperature to do that. Thankful, I guess. Gonna have that chemical poisoning risk kicking in here in a minute. Not today, though. There we go. Here's the mine I was talking about. Bunch of coal, nice. Spray paint, get out of here. Cool. This is actually real good. Look at all of this coal, man. That's what I wanted. Right here. Okay. Do you count as being indoors? I think you may. I think you may. I don't know. It certainly seems like this is more of an indoor area. But I don't know. Anything over this way, usually it's just a big load of nothing. Seems like it's gonna stay that way. Cool. Oh my goodness. Wow, didn't even know one could spawn here. But it doesn't look like you can even access it. Okay, there is a flare gun. Yeah, here we go. There is one of these, but there's no ammo for it. Interesting. Well, it's useless to me anyway. Did not know that was a spawn. Okay, forgotten exploration. Got some food. Ooh, more food. Here we go. Let's get into these. Alright. Wind died down. That's cool. I do think I'm going to try to maybe sleep outside this evening. Oh my goodness. Look at all this food. Name of this place should be Forgotten Cafeteria. My goodness. I think just out of interest, though, of keeping cabin fever on the low, I might sleep outside. We've got enough coal, I think. We've literally found, yeah, found like 6 pieces. So we'll continue on. I do not think this counts as outdoor, though, because of how much I'm gaining temperature. It's a good indication that it's probably classified as an indoor area. Gotta watch. I almost just snapped my ankle in that hole right there. Real life simulator. Out here, though, out here definitely is outdoor. Just because I'm losing temp. Definitely outdoor. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Ooh, can I tuck my fire back in here? Oh, I certainly can. Guess who's certainly going to? Me. Let's just make sure that I can put my bedroll down somewhere, because that would be absolutely tragic if I could not. Okay, looks like it's going to be tragic anyway. That's fine. Let's get around this area right here. Can I put the bedroll right there with the fire in here, potentially? No. Tough right there. That's tough. Alright, well, I can put my bedroll there and the fire right in here. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's do that. I like having the fire tucked in here just because it does seem like it cannot blow out. Because this is an outdoor location, so wind coming from any direction will blow this fire out. Just tucking it back here might prevent such occurrence. I don't know, though. It's gonna be an experimental thing, and I'm definitely not going to be sleeping a lot tonight. But that's okay. I think just the ability to stay outside right now is good enough, even if it's going to present no condition recovery. Although I might just drink a birch bark tonight. I've got a lot to make as well. Oh, if I could tuck the bedroll right here, that'd be so elite. No, nothing right here. This pile of rocks, no? Alright. It's just annoying to navigate, but that's okay. Alright, well, right there. Can't even really access that fire from here, but that's totally fine, I'm thinking. Really? Can't even access it right there. Hour 17. Okay. Let me make some of the birch bark tea. And let's maybe eat up too. I like that. I do like. You know what else I like? Not using durability on my tools, so both of those will be dropped while I smash into this can. I know this can be heated up for warmth, but I don't think I'm necessarily too concerned about it just because of all these potatoes. Okay, let's see which direction this wind's coming from. Nice. What direction are we coming from here? Kind of tough to tell. But my fire looks okay, though. I'm gonna drink it. An hour and 9 minutes, that's fine. start getting a little bit back. Okay. Might do 2 hours. Might do 2 hours. Let's see. Yep. Gonna absolutely do 2. Slowly getting that condition back. And if we don't sleep fully tonight, that's okay. We do have that peach pie that we can always eat. Let me see. Elegant peach pie. Okay. And actually the rosehip pies too will give us that same thing back. 79%. So they're decaying very slowly, which is great for us. Is that a blizzard outside? That is a blizzard. Yep. Absolutely is. 2 hours and 5. That's okay. I'm gonna do 2. Let's see what happens. That seems like an elite fire spot, though. Just paranoid that if the wind does come like from this way or something, since we're outdoors, it will blow the fire out. But we're looking good right now. Actually looks like it's clear. Yep, that's clear. I don't think that's an aurora, though. That is definitely clear. Okay. Fire, how we doing? The rocks are so annoying, my goodness. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do, real quick. Let's put down our 3 teas. We'll actually get these nice and warm for when we depart in the morning here in a few hours. 15 minutes across the board. It's fine. Sleep for 1. Gotta wake up and eat something. Probably crack into some of the chips that we've picked up. Alright. Another fire check. 37. Nice. Getting a nice burn bonus right now. This is good. This is sweet. I'll eat that and then the candy bar. Did not want to eat that. That would have been a death sentence. And you know what? What the heck? We'll take some crackers too. I bet we're going to find some more in the mines. Did my restore condition expire? Probably. Yeah, probably did. That's okay. Got us a little bit back. I'm not mad about it. I might actually make some more. I might actually drink another one before I go to bed here. What do we think of 2 hours? I actually kind of like that. I hate to put another piece of coal on, but you know what? I think it's just going to have to happen. Let me break down a few of these first. We're going to be nice and energized for the morning, though. I do like that. There's 16 minutes of sticks I just broke down. Okay. That should be good for 2 hours sleep. Even though the fire's below 2 hours right now, should be totally fine. Alrighty. A birch bark. And 2 hours. Let's do it. That's a blizzard right there. You can already tell by the color of the air. Yep. 51 minutes. Wow, that's another hour we could do. Look at that. And how is my... Okay, that expired, but got a little bit back. That's okay. Do another torch. Okay. 57. Hey, you know what? Say no more. Pull my bedroll back down. It's a nice hour. Oh my goodness, no way. Did the fire go out? No shot. Either the fire went out when the wind was changing direction, or that 57 minutes was the quickest of my life. That's interesting. Okay, we're fine though. We're good. An hour and two. I'm still gonna probably sleep another hour. We'll see what happens to the fire this time. Man, that is like the one thing. Wolf jump scares, or I should say wildlife jump scares, and the fire going out while you're sleeping. Hearing the crackling stop, that is the one thing that will get your heart absolutely going. Wish I was kidding too. Got 2 good torches. I never thought fire would really be an issue for me. Let's go out, see if I can find any more. Even just a stick or 2. Well, preferably a good amount of sticks, but... How are we looking out here? Negative 41 for an air temperature. Wow. You sure we're not in Greenland? Oh my goodness. You're gonna be cold just looking for sticks. This is unreal. I do see some rosips though. Hey there, rosip. How are you? Now I don't have to keep this fire going. I totally understand that. Can just kind of back into maybe back into the warm spot. I might just do that, to be honest. Yeah, we are unbelievably cold out here. Wow. Negative 30 wind chill with a negative 41 air temperature. Count me out. I will watch from the sidelines with my heated blanket. Alright, let's get back before we just lose all of our progress recovering that condition from earlier. There we go. Alright, nice and warm. 122 degree fire, that's nice. I'm gonna do a repair of something, a preparation. Yeah, we'll do that. Should get me up there. Not completely, but it will get me up there. We'll do another one. We should have enough time on this guy. Yep, 5 minutes. We're fine. Alright. I think I'm actually not gonna sleep. I probably will save my my sleeping in my bedroll for the peach pie, because that will give me back some energy, which is great. Negative 42 outside, unreal. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I mean, it's cold in here, but it's not bad. You know? It ain't bad. I'm gonna do maybe... Let's do 1 hour for the culture. I'll do another hour. There we go. Starting to warm. Alright. Do I want the day to progress a little bit? I kind of think I do. Maybe just a tad. How much left do I have on this book? I got 3 hours. Can I just dump out 3 hours right now? Ooh, if I could, that would be amazing. Carcass skill up that high would be quite elite. Let's do it. Is that fog? That's just a blizzard. Cool. But you know what? Carcass 4. So, I'm here. Awesome. Excellent. I'm gonna sleep an hour. I know it's a little cold, but we're okay. Still blizzarding. That's fine. Fine by me. Crack open some of this. That's saved for food poisoning one night. Absolutely. Alright. Well, we're in here. Just kind of chilling out. It's going to be more hours, I think, in the book, believe it or not. We'll do the cooking book. That should get us up to cooking 4, actually. Oh, nice to have this done. Well, heck, let's do another one. Alright, it's a lockdown blizzard today. Okay. Well, did not expect that, but you know what? Out of the blizzard, I got cooking level 4. So, I'm here for it. Give it to me. Let's go. Nice. That is quite excellent. I fear I have to move this evening, though. I have no choice. Because my acceptable peach pie is slowly becoming unacceptable with the condition. Oh, I thought I just got food poisoning. I was going to cry. My goodness. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and eat another rose hip, I'm thinking. Yeah. I think I'll stop there with the rose hips. With those pies. Pick that up. Okay, if the weather just kind of wants to play like that, I'm gonna absolutely finish these books. Okay, cool. That is a start right there. I never put my teas in the flask, but it doesn't really matter because I would have been cold anyway. Alright. I don't have... Oh, it's still freezing, but you know what? I think we go. I don't have the materials to really start a fire right now. I have coal, but that's about it. So we'll pick up a lot of sticks, and we'll try to tough it out until I have a few sticks to make a fire. Grab that cattail last time. Good. Alright. 15 degrees. More acceptable, definitely. Definitely a little better. Got a cattail over here. I'm gonna take it. Oh, hey. Chemical risk. That's cool. Does that mean I can't go this way? Kind of forgot about that a little bit. Forgot which way I gotta go. I actually think I gotta go this way, believe it or not. That's gonna take a little bit of patience to get this right here. It looks like the wind's coming in again. Relentless. It's our rose hip over here. I'm gonna grab this. Because it seems like I'm gonna need these teas. At some point. Negative 33. Zone of contamination, man. Brutal, huh? Super cold. Just after we got all our condition back, too. I am gonna run this. Okay, there's one stick. It's possible to light a fire now. But am I gonna light it with this wind going? I don't know. Don't know. How close is the concentrator to here? Is it like around the corner, or is it kind of like a cross-country type thing? Actually seems like it might be around the corner. If it's around the corner, I'm not going to bother with the fire, but... Is that it right there? Can't tell. It will be nice to at least get into a place where it's guaranteed warmth, you know? So we can sleep a good bit. Oh yeah, no, the buildings are right here. Yeah, I didn't want to put a fire down. No way. Alright, I'm running it. There it is. Concentrator and everything. I'm gonna certainly try to get into an interior location this evening. I don't think I'm gonna pop a birch bark tea. I don't think that's gonna be worth it. But, hey, you know what? We're surviving. Certainly are. Survival's a bit tough out here, but we're doing it. I think I'll get into there. Is that a door right there? That's not a door. But the door should be on this side. Yeah, here we go. Force it open. Get in there. Oh boy. Didn't lose too much condition on that little endeavor, but we got it back. Let's light this up. Awesome. Excellent. Just, you know, I kind of forecasted this in the last episode, or in the last few episodes, that Our biggest struggle here, um, in the far territory was going to be the cold, and it's definitely the cold. So I got a save point. I think I'm going to end it there. In the next episode, we're going to start looting out this entire place. It's going to probably take a majority, if not all, of next episode, but we'll get this area done, and we'll maybe pivot back to Transfer Pass, dump stuff off, and I think we go right into the Sundered Pass afterwards. So that's all issues for the next episode. So if you all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.